Hey everybody, welcome to another Sunday night chat. Got a nice panel here with me today or tonight. I don't know if anybody else is going to come in. I don't think so. I think it's going to be it. So anyway, don't have a whole lot. I don't have any subjects picked out. I don't know if these other guys do or not, but I wish I could be a little bit more up to date. There were some things I was wanting to look into, but I did work this weekend. And I hadn't been home long enough to look up anything. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and go down the line, let anybody do an intro that wants to, and I'll start with you, Don. Would you like to do an intro?
Well, thanks for having me, TR. It's good to be back with you. Been away for a while, but we're surviving and we're happy to be back. Thanks for having me.
Glad you could join us.
Now,
Rick, get your six covered.
Dawn, do you look a lot different? Did you do something different? Because you look different.
Well, I shaved my beard.
Oh, there we go. Okay, you got a goatee now. All right.
Not
I was
because
like, look,
wanted to, because I had to.
I'm glad you asked that because I'm like, why does Don look so much different? I'm always at a haircut because I saw him on one, I think it was Facebook or something, bald head, no hat on.
For all you CZ people, I got a CZ hat on for you too.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Tribute to the CZers.
TR, thanks for inviting me. Appreciate it as always. You guys out there in the external, glad to see you out there as always. You guys are great, and that's it. I got some stuff we can talk about later. Let's get rolling.
And Blue, go ahead, man.
Oh, thanks for the invite. As always, you guys out in the external chat room. I'm probably going to be a little preoccupied. I got the hockey game. Like, my computer screen is here. Right here is the hockey game on my notebook, so I'm kind of watching it. So I'm probably going to zone out a couple times. And if you hear me scream and swear, I mean, that's really nothing unusual. But thanks for the invite, and let's get rolling.
You're rooting for Nashville, right?
Absolutely not.
Well, I have to root against you, Blue. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Right now, if you're interested, it's tied 0-0 in the second with 7:42 to go.
Is this the final game? Or
it could. It depends when it is.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, speaking of CZs, right quick, I'll get this out of the way. I got my CZ75 that I got, my European police trade-in. I took it slam completely apart. I mean, every freaking spring crap in it. Bead blasted it. So she stripped down to the bare metal. And I got this coating that you can get. I won't say it's Wheeler, but I could be wrong on it. But anyway, it's a ceramic coat. It's called Cerakote, or not Ceramicote or something like that. I don't know. And anyway, but it's got ceramic in it and some metal pigments and stuff like that, and then you bake it on. So it's a really durable finish that you can do at home. So I'll have to do a video on that. And a buddy of mine polished out a bunch of parts for me. He's really good at polishing. Tool Monkey out there, matter of fact, he's out there in the audience. Light just right. So I got some parts polished. So it'll be flat black or satin black with some pretty much looks like chrome parts to accent it. There's the decocker. Come on, camera focus. It's all polished out, nice and shiny. So should look good when I get it back together. And I'm going to do a video on a disassembly of it because I couldn't find an actual disassembly of a CZ75 BD. I could not find it. I found bits and pieces like a SP101 or whatever it is, SP01 or whatever it is. The decocker assembly is very similar, pretty much the same, and I needed that because mine fell apart when I took it apart, and oh my God, what a pain in the ass to put back together. And if you don't know what you're doing. And so anyway, got a few things lined up to do, and have a few videos planned. And I'm wearing a Is Your Six covered t-shirt. Yes, I'm supporting my brother out there.
team logo version.
Yeah, team logo versions there. You can customize it and put your YouTube name on it or whatever. TR Prepper, is your 6 cover team member? Shoot them in the face. That's what that means at the bottom.
Great plug there, TR. Actually,
So
Bizarriz and Jizza bought one. There's a couple others that I have too. It's funny because when the order comes through, it goes through my little deal, and it'll show the shirt on the side and what they typed in it. Pretty cool.
What's the back of it look like, TR?
Oh, it's got a big logo on the back too.
Oh, okay.
It's a big old penis on your
Pretty
back.
nice shirt for the money. That is a pretty good deal, really.
Are you going to put the link in the external there, Rick, for where you can pick them up?
I can. TR says it's cool.
Yeah, put it in there.
Might as well.
You know, I don't care. Matter of fact,
They're actually good shirts. I've ordered a few.
They 100% cotton or polyester?
No, I got they're Fruit of Loom 100% cotton. You can order, there's different style shirts you can actually do. I just basically picked the normal like cotton t-shirt. There's like the fancier ones that that know, what's that stuff called? The wick ones, that exercise kind of shirt or whatever it's called.
Those are, I wear those underneath my uniform. They work real good because we wear them damn bulletproof vests. Man, those things are nice.
Yeah, I ordered just one. I'm gonna get one because he's got one on there that says TR Prepper on the front. But I wanted to get one and test the size. And for those that kind of get an idea of what size I am, this was a large. I'm 6 foot tall, weigh about 160 pounds. A large fits great, perfect. But I think I'm going to get an extra large just to help with concealed carry. I was talking about it before we went online.
160 pounds. I ain't weighed that since I was born.
I feel like I'm about 5 or 10 pounds overweight. I need to start exercising. I'm getting a little gut on me.
I put the link in the description above you, Indiana Patriot. Of course, if you just logged on, it wouldn't be there probably here.
Yeah.
There's some other stuff. There's some hats. There's phone covers, or just one actually. But here's the thing. I was going to do a video on it, but since 90% of you guys are on here already, don't look at the shirt color. Look at the lettering. If you want gray lettering, go to the one that's gray lettering and you pick the color shirt. If you want orange lettering, go to the orange shirt and pick.
That's where I screwed up.
Yeah, you pick the lettering you want color-wise, and then you change the shirt to whatever you want.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I didn't even think about that. I just clicked on one and said, okay, yeah, I want gray.
Yeah. Actually, well, let me give you the plug right now. I got a little letter in the mail here. Twisted Metals of Texas. He bought a shirt. Another great supporter, but he got me a sticker, so I'm gonna put it up here where the rest of them are. And since Pop Quest is out there, he still hasn't got me a sticker, so still ain't got no Pop's Quest sticker up there.
I don't think I got a Pops Quest sticker. I think I forgot.
They were on the table, but I didn't want to grab one because I didn't know what I didn't know what to do, so I figured I'd just ask for one later.
I didn't even see them.
Inside where the refrigerator and stuff is.
I might have got one, but I don't.
So thanks, Shane. Twisted Metals of Texas. Appreciate the sticker. I've been waiting I just got it the other day, but I've been waiting for the chat to give you a shout out. So go check out his channel. What's up, Might As Well Be? I got stickers coming that are going to be pretty awesome from us. If you guys are interested, Sticker Mule makes a really cool sticker. Well built quality sticker. You just download your graphics and then they'll send you a prototype picture of it. And depending on how many you buy, it can be fairly cheap, or you can get crazy stupid and spend a bunch of money.
Yeah, I had never dialed in a logo of any kind. I know we talked about it on the chats, maybe doing a competition or something, see if I can come up with a logo. But
that one Parlesk made for you, I liked. You want it simple though. I've come to the conclusion with like doing embroidery and some other things. When I had hats done that had this logo on it,
bet they cost it out the butt.
Yeah, well, that, and it broke the needle like 6 times because basically the way you have to get it converted over to stitching, and then the gray goes here, and then the other letters go on top, and by the time they're done, it's so thick, especially in the center of the hat where the there's that the seal or whatever, the seam. It's so thick right there that it breaks the needle. So I did something more simple. Just to, I think simple is better if you want a logo, because then it's easier to get stuff made and done and all that.
A lot of guys doing, a lot of channels doing stickers. I see a lot of, the YouTubers opening them up and stuff. A lot of them going on out there.
Yeah. Actually, TR, you've seen Mr. Bullet Points, right? The magnet one?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, that's that same company. They make really good stickers as well. Actually, the Real Cobra Burnout, I got a magnet from him. Live for Wild. I don't know who made his sticker, but it's a nice sticker. C-Max. And no Pops Quest. Yep, nope, still no Pops Quest on there. I'm just busting him up because he keeps buying CZs and I'm jealous as all hell.
You got a message over here a while ago. You get one free when you buy a CZ.
You get one free when you buy a CZ? Okay. It's cool though. I like passing them out. Kind of like Twisted Metals of Texas. You send them to your buddies on YouTube. They can put them. I know the Real Cobra Burnout. He's got like a refrigerator with all his on it. I got a door that I put mine in. And I don't stick them on there. I put tape on them and then stick them to the wall. That way, if I ever change where I want to put them on, I can change it up.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to check it out. There's a hat company, I mean, damn near within a rock's throw of the plant I work at. And they're advertising that they sell caps, baseball caps for $2.99. But I'm sure if you get get custom hats or whatever, I'm sure you would have to pay for a logo. I just keep forgetting to check it out to see what it would actually cost and have a logo, and what kind of logo is it embroidered? Is it a sticker? I don't know nothing about it, but I was like, damn, $2.99. Hell, you might could get a few to give away and do a giveaway or something maybe, and do a few or something like that. I had to check it out.
That's a great comment out there. I don't want to say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That sounds like Tannerite material there.
That could be a good video.
We don't want to litter the farm up, so maybe not.
That's true. Bring bad mojo.
Yeah, no shit.
I'll probably use them to, replace that fire pit, stick it back together.
Fuck, here we go. I do got to say that group chat thing. Holy sweet Jesus, that thing won't shut up.
Yeah, no kidding.
I've had to put it on silent just so I can get a night's sleep once.
I was about to leave the group chat one night or day or something, because it was like every 15 seconds that damn phone was buzzing. And I'm like, oh shit, same fucking YouTubers.
Well, it's funny too, is after it was quiet, I was like, well, that sucks. Entertainment's gone. You can't have the best of both worlds, right?
Uh-uh.
I was like, son of a bitch. Yeah, might as well be knows all about it.
I had to make notes because there's a lot of guys on there I didn't have their phone number. So I had to go back and look. Okay, that's Coda Boy. That's, that's Live for Wild. And made a little cheat sheet over here so I can, that's Big J over there. Okay, all right.
If you add them to your contacts, it should say it on the side, right?
Right.
Yeah. I just hadn't got around to doing that.
Yeah, there was only like 3 out of whatever it is, 8 that I knew. SoCal, you and Pops. The rest, I was like, who the hell is this? Good times, man.
I still do that on Facebook. There's a lot of people on Facebook that are YouTubers, and they go by the real name on Facebook. And I see their face and all, and I still know who the fuck they are. I'm like, I don't know what channel that is, but I know they're a YouTube channel, and that's how I'm friends with them. I don't know who it is. I don't know what their YouTube channel is.
Yeah, exactly.
I got a few of them like that. When I got the YouTube for the YouTube channel, because I got a personal YouTube or Facebook that's got my real name on it. I didn't want to use it on that. And so they asked me, "Is this your real name?" I said, "Yeah." So it's just Don Treasonable.
Well, that's what mine is. If anybody wants to know, my Facebook channel is Roger TR Prepper. That's all it is. I just changed my real last name to TR Prepper.
Yeah.
I was like, that's close enough. That way people still see Roger, my friends and stuff. I know they think I'm all fucking batshit crazy and stuff, but anyway, that's okay.
Yeah, that works out good. I know. I wish I would have set mine up differently. I have 2 of them, but problem is when you have friends on one and they're friends with the others, then they know. And I'm like, so I usually don't comment on them unless they're on the gun one. Because the same thing. The rest of your family and shit will be like, these guys are fucking crazy.
Yeah, I keep the personal Facebook completely different than the channel because I don't,
Yeah, Pops told everybody your last name. Dodger.
But I have people that I know personally that's not YouTubers that's familiar with the channel and shit. They call me TR. Sonya calls me TR half the time.
I do too when you come over. I'm like, Roger. I mean, yeah, Roger.
I always call you TR. I never call you by your first name.
Yeah, that's easier.
After all these years, that's all I know you by.
Yeah. Well, I'm so used to it, I don't think nothing about it anymore. I mean, somebody could yell it out in a freaking Walmart. I just turn around, hey, what's up?
Got another team member, Twisted Metals of Texas. Face puke. Only reason Pops doesn't have one is because he has a flip phone that don't work.
The only reason I keep it just for friends, high school friends, and shit like that. Just family, because I don't stay in touch with my family, but I kind of see what's going on. And then, of course, you see what Joe Blow had for dinner, and somebody went to the toilet. There's always just all kind of just valuable information on Facebook.
Yeah. It's either the same post that 12 other people posted or some stupid shit. I'll tell you something crazy. Facebook, right? So I decided to go on there today. My high school buddy won the freaking lottery today. 420...
447, I thought you said.
447. $447 million my buddy won. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm all, you're full of shit. Sure as shit, he was by the he was at the store with that big ass cardboard freaking 44 $447 million. It's the sixth largest Powerball. I'm like, holy crap, that's nuts. Good for him though. That's awesome. I know I'd have a couple CZs if I won that shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
In my own shooting range, indoor, store. Then I'd buy the 1,000 acres around Pops' farm. Then we'd have some long range shooting.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. 474 or whatever. It don't matter at that point. Once you get, they take half. If you cash out, they'll give you half, and then the tax man's gonna take half of that. So you're gonna get over $100 million.
Yeah, it was 200 and something million if you took the cash.
Yeah, and then they take half of that with taxes. But you get into the 100 million mark. What's a few million here? Now, there's a guy at work. He was like, because I was telling some guys at work after you text that, and he's like, yeah, but that would suck. They were like, that would suck though, knowing it was almost 500 million, and they took. I was like, man, you got $100 million. It'd almost be hard to fucking spend that unless you just went, tried to buy an island or something, It's like,
no, it's 447 million because here's the picture of it. Right there. There's my buddy. I don't know if I can see it or not, but 447 million fucking dollars. Oh shit.
It's surprising though. A lot of those people that win those, they go bankrupt.
Yeah.
They just go crazy. And
why would? So here's my thought on this, right? So these guys are saying take the lump sum. Now, if it pays you over 20 years and it's $447 million, you have two options. You either take the money, right? But here's the thing. You're going to give away half if you just take the cash, right? So if you want to keep the whole thing, why wouldn't you? You can do two things, I think. You can sell the winnings, right, to a company that will buy the ticket or basically buy the winnings from you through the long term. So like say, I'll just use Coca-Cola as an example. They buy your lottery ticket winning over the 20 years because Coca-Cola, I'm just using Coca-Cola as an example. Over the 20 years, they're going to end up with 447 million plus the taxes or whatever. And maybe you get it for 2/3 and then you don't lose the half, or like sell it for 3/4. You know what I mean? Like there's 100 different ways before you would want to do the cash only thing because companies will buy that win.
The best way I heard of it, and I don't know that just you have that option with Powerball or Mega Millions. I don't know if they even give that option, but I seen this. I was watching this thing on TV, and these people won the lottery. I don't know how much it was for, but it was a good bit. It wasn't that much, but it was a good bit. And they took a good percentage, but it wasn't half. It might have been 1/4 of it or 1/3 of it, and then had the rest of it in installments. But, they got like $10 million cash to start with, after the taxes and all that. But they still got most of it, maybe 3/4 of it or something like that. Yeah, so they took out a good sized chunk of it, a good lump sum. I mean, just say $10 million. I mean, who wouldn't? I could live the rest of my life on $10 million and not be hurting for nothing. And then did the installments, the rest of it. But, a lot of people say the lump sum thing because, there have been lotteries that people have won up north and they didn't get a freaking dime. They're like, no, we're broke. We can't pay you.
Oh,
I read a story about that not long ago. Just within the last year that happened. Somebody won millions of dollars. And, Pittsburgh or something. They're like, no, we ain't got the money. We can't pay you. It wasn't a Powerball or something. It was just a local state. Maybe it was like a cash 5 thing. You win $2 million or something like that. I don't know.
That's what I was. Daniel just put it to what I was going to say. If you don't put it in your name, you put it in a trust fund. That living trust will never die, so they'll have to pay in that living trust. I don't know if it works or not. I never won the lottery to find out, but that's what I would do. Or I'd
There you
sell it to a company that'll give me 2/3, or 3/4 of it compared to half.
Depends on how much it is. If I ended up with $100 million, I'm good.
Well, he could cash out and he's getting 247 or 2 something like that, 200
Yeah,
something million.
But then they're gonna hit you with 50% taxes at least.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying. You'll have over $100 million to work with. I'd be good. I'm 49 years old. I ain't got no kids. I'd be good. I'm okay with that.
Just the interest alone, you could make it pretty good.
Pay some of it out to charities and stuff. Doesn't that take some of the taxes off?
Yeah, it should. I wonder if you could give away half of it and then it's a write-off. How cool would that be?
Yeah.
Fisher House or something, just give them freaking $200 million. I would invest in Glock shit. I don't know what I'd do. What would you guys do? First thing you'd do or buy?
Land.
And
not stupid land. I would buy land that's, like a bunch of land, somewhere way out, water source and all that. And probably still put a freaking single wide trailer on it or something. I'd be stingy for a while at least. I don't know. I probably would put a house on it, but it'd be a small house.
I would buy Kansas.
But see, we already got like the prepping mindset in our head, so it's different, than your average Joe out there.
Well, you don't want to travel the world and go feed all the people in Egypt and get 45 cars that you'll never drive.
No, that wouldn't be. That might be the only time I would buy a new truck, but I'm still not sure if I'd buy a new truck. There's too much damn electronics on them.
And your truck's got a lot of electronics on it too.
Yeah, but not as much as a new one.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, my truck's 17 years old.
Somewhere in there, I would definitely have a gun store shooting range.
Oh, I'd have a go-kart track and all kind of man toys. It would be on.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome. Buy those little Fiats, just brand new Fiats. Order like 12 of them. All right, guys, we're gonna do some racing. Bring a helmet. That'd be fucking awesome. I'd buy Pop some Patron for his account.
Oh, he's shutting that down.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's shut down. It's just he stopped membership. It's the stop enrollment. That's what it is.
No, I think I might be shutting it down. Red October. Yeah, that would be awesome. Nickelback.
I guess you got to buy a lottery ticket before you can win. I very seldom ever buy a lottery ticket.
I almost bought one the other day. Glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have won anyways.
Every once in a while, I'll buy one. I get like 2 numbers, random, of course. They're like, "You want to power up?" And I'm like, "Hell no, I ain't gonna win this." I've only won $7 off a lottery ticket. And I've done that twice. Well, I won't pay $2 for a ticket. I might win $7 or $14 maybe.
What the hell? Do you see out there? Paul's put Patreon or his Patron account is under investigation. Long story. But he's bootlegging it all over the country.
It's because it might be considered a pyramid scheme. That's what it is.
Yeah, they talked about it so much. The FBI's looking into it now. What the hell are these guys talking about?
Herpy in Idaho. Oh hell!
Burn the books. So TR, are you gonna do a 1 second reload?
I know I can't. I might try, but I know I can't. I don't see me doing it anyway. I mean, being able to do it.
Well,
I'll try.
Do it in a second and a half.
Yeah, that's the comment I made to Coder Boys. I did watch his video on it right before the chat, and I was like, maybe you need to start at 2 seconds and work your way down, because that's such a damn hard to do thing. It'd be easier to work your way to it instead of try to start out wide open like that. I don't know. And well, that's true with anything.
Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. It's just good practice. I mean, even watching Rob from the 3-mag, 3.5 second drill to the 1 second mag drill, huge difference. Much cleaner looking, a lot less body movement. It looked way better.
I got a bad habit of not carrying an extra mag too, so I don't practice mag changes like I should. I should do that. I mean, I have practiced, but just not enough. I mean, I carry around 18 rounds of ammo in my gun. I'm thinking most of the time the extra mag's not in my thought process, because I'm like, if I needed more than 18 rounds, I definitely went down the wrong road or street. And I should have brought a damn rifle with me.
Yeah.
Get into that, you almost need the AR.
Yeah. If I use up 18 rounds, but you never know. I mean, with these damn terrorist attacks and shit, which, you know, you get hit by lightning before that's going to happen. But if you just happen to be in a spot lightning's hitting, maybe it ain't a bad idea. I do have a carrier. I can carry extra mag, and I do at times. I just don't enough.
With my conceal, I just have that little crap, can't remember what the hell it is now. The XDS-45. I carry my extra mag in a freaking oh hell, a Leatherman tool pouch. Because I just carry it on my belt, and nobody pays attention to it because they just think it's a Leatherman.
Yeah, good point. Fits in there well.
Yeah, the mag pouch I got that's what it looks like. It's got the flap over the front with a snap on it, and I could carry it unconcealed, and well, I could anyway. But you know, if anybody's seen it, it just looked like a tool pouch. You know, like say a Leatherman pouch or something like that.
The Scab Ugly channel did a challenge for you guys that like to drink booze, 3 shots in 5 seconds. That was a good video.
Oh, okay. I haven't
So
seen
check that out. You guys can do that.
I took 1 drink in 5 seconds. I'd be under the table.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, I can't drink 3 shots of something. Not within 5 seconds.
SoCal's on it.
There you go. Hopefully that helps out. Check out the Scab Ugly channel. Yeah, WTF SoCal can do that. Actually, I think he can do 4, so let's go ahead and make it where it's 4 shots.
Yeah, that was a good video. I made some guys at work watch that today.
No, Carolina.
But you'd have to get the humor in it. You'd almost have to be a sub to Rick and Pops, where he was over playing y'all's movements and stuff. I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, it was a cracker. I think Rob's was the best one. It was like that.
Did the boy actually drink a whole bottle of freaking Patron last week?
What? Who?
Or was that water?
No, Coda Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was a real one.
Holy shit. I saw at the end of the chat that bottle was empty and he was not stammering or slurring or nothing. I was like, holy balls.
He said the next day was a little tough. He had, I think his girl had some Girl Scout meeting, and I actually talked to him the next day to make sure he was alive. He's a trooper. I'm gonna try it at the bar later after the show. SKS Hugo said, "Get that shit on video. Let's check it out."
Fat Man says he can reload the beer shelf in the fridge in under 27 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Unload it or reload it?
Reload it or load it. I think it is.
Old Fat Man, he's got a bobcat that's not scared to be right near his ass, right around his house.
Yeah, you showed that thing 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, he shows it on his Instagram or Facebook or something. And I'm like, man, that cat is not scared at all. He doesn't even run away. He just walks.
Easy target.
Yeah. I don't know if Fat Man's got animals or not, but if I had a bunch of animals, that thing probably wouldn't be around much longer. I'd scare him off with a California compliant Nerf gun. Sure, I got one of those around here still.
Now, do you guys have any, speaking of bobcats, do you guys have any animals in your states, like predators, that like your wild game commission introduced, yet they're like, oh no, we didn't do that. No.
Yeah, they said that about coyotes here. I can't say that they introduced them, but they denied that they were even here for years, and they deny that there's cougars, which I don't think they brought them in. They're probably just replenishing, but
Migrating along.
I can't say.
Yeah, the wolves up in Idaho. I got a question for you, TR, because you lived out here. What's up with the panthers? So supposedly there's a panther, right? That's out here. I haven't seen one.
People that hunt down in the lower part of our state say they see them all the time, or not all the time, but it's not uncommon to see one. We have cougars or panthers. Panther and cougar is the same damn thing. Mountain lion, they're all the same cat. There's maybe some different colors, but they're there. I mean, the last time I talked to a guy that was talking about one, and they saw one, the DNR, Department of Natural Resources, said, no, that's a, what do they call it? Lynx. I said, no, it's just a lynx, which is a big cat, but not as big as a flat out cougar. And I was like, this son of a bitch was like 200 freaking pounds. It wasn't no damn lynx, you know?
Yeah, the Michigan DNR, for years, they denied any sightings that was so-called sightings here in Michigan for cougars. And there's been a lot of, they finally had to admit they are some around now up in the, up in the northern part of Michigan.
Well, what's happened is just encroachment on property. I mean, I'm sure every state's about the same as us. I mean, your cities keep growing, your communities keep growing, and keep getting. We're taking up the wildlife, the woods, the rural areas. And these animals have probably been there the whole damn time. It's just that we're encroaching on their territory, so now you see them.
Bigfoot's gonna come out before too long.
Yeah, there you go.
According to that one channel, I can't remember who it is. He's got sightings of Bigfoot every week.
Every day.
Yeah, every day.
I'm pretty sure I tracked and I've had some people tell me, oh no, that's a dog print, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I did my damn research before I posted a video, but it snowed. It's been several years now. It had snowed just a couple of inches, and I went to check the road, and there was these prints coming up the damn driveway, and I took pictures of them and stuff, and I was like, I'm not sure what that is, and did the research, and it was a cat print. It was 3.5 inches wide and 4 inches long, or vice versa. Anyway, it's 4 inches wide, 3.5 long, whatever. So everything I looked up, it was a fucking cougar walked through my yard. And if it was a bobcat, it was a big damn bobcat, because after like 1.5 inches, 2 inches, it said it wasn't a bobcat anymore. It is a cougar or mountain lion, whatever you want to call it. And I heard them mating one night. I didn't know what they was doing. Doing laps around my house, and I was out there with AR-15 in the middle of the night and trying to spotlight them. I thought, what in the hell's god awfulest noise you ever heard in your life? And I finally got one to stop, and I seen his eyes shining light, but the leaves still put a shadow, so all I saw was a shadow. Whatever it was, its head was as big as mine. Damn near it. And I didn't shoot it. I probably should have, but anyway. So yeah, they're around.
Cat's mating sounds like somebody's dying. I can't even imagine a big cat.
I don't know. I was expecting red glowing eyes. I just knew for sure they were demons running around my house. It was god awfulest noise I ever heard. I didn't know what it was. I worked night shift at the time, so it's been several years ago. And when I walked outside, just because it's like daytime, 2 o'clock in the morning is like 2 o'clock afternoon when you work night shift. And I just heard this noise, and I could tell they was running around the house. They wasn't hardly hitting any leaves, limbs, or anything. I just heard the noises they were making. Couldn't hear the brush. I couldn't hear them touching anything. I was like, so I automatically thought it was cats. They was doing laps around the house, and then I went and done research on the internet and figured out that was mating sounds. But it don't sound like house cats. I mean, you add another 100, 150 pounds to a house cat, you can imagine the noise they'd make when they're mating.
Or 200 pounds.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. Sounds like a freaking wounded rabbit. And a baby crying.
I thought something was chasing something to kill it, and that's why it was making all that noise. But then I found out it was mating. I was like, well, I mean, it could have been really big bobcats. I don't know. But like I said, the damn print was like 4 inches long or 4 inches wide. It's a big paw print.
Don't talk about clowns.
Yeah, that stopped pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah. They must have shot one. That's the only way to fix
The gun got pulled on one, and then it went away.
Good. Dumbasses.
Okay, Fat Man's talking about a panther that killed a coon dog in 72 around where he lives or whatever, or hunts. Yeah. But I've heard that the cougars are down in the lower part of the state for sure. So if they're down there, they're probably up here too. And in North Carolina and everywhere around here. I'm sure there's very few of them, but they're there. And as many houses they are around me, I still have told the story where damn black bears walked through my yard in the middle of the damn day. So, I mean, wildlife's out there. We just don't see it. They're mainly nocturnal.
A couple years back, we were having a cookout, and we were in the backyard up here at the house. In the garage, I had music playing. It was playing pretty loud, so that it pumped out to the backyard. And this freaking black bear walked out of the little piece of woods that I have right here isn't big, but right behind it, it goes for quite a ways. But it walked behind the garage, came around the other side, and walked across the road through my neighbor's yard, through a little tiny patch of woods, through my other neighbor's yards, and then into a bunch of pine trees. And that was just like, what the hell? And it didn't have a care in the world. It didn't look at us. It just strolling through the neighborhood. And I'm like, what the hell? I put a video up. It's out there somewhere. It's probably something like bear walking through my yard or something like that. But that happens a lot where I work, especially this time of season. People have the bird feeders out and all that shit living in town right up against the woods. And those bears are huge. I mean, those are like 300-400 pounders.
There's some people out there commenting about coon dogs. I got a video up of it of me and I met up with Rob and spent the weekend up at Saluda, North Carolina. They have Coon Dog Festival. They have a parade and everything. It's Coon Dog Day. Coon hunting's big around here, and it's coon dogs, raccoon hunting dogs. Everybody calls them coon dogs. You go coon hunting. I know that could be took the wrong way, but it ain't got nothing to do with any racism or anything. Everybody calls raccoons coons. We shorten everything. We got a nickname for everything.
That's what they've always been called ever since I was a kid. That's the only terminology I ever heard, coon dogs.
Oh, I know, Red. You're in Texas, man. That's a whole different. You're in a whole different geography there. Sorry, I'm just reading comments.
Yeah, I get fascinated over here. Forget what we're doing.
There's news I need to be talking about, but like I said, I'm not up on it enough to really comment and have a good conversation about it, because I'm out of the loop, especially when I work weekends. That's 3 days in a row. I put in 36 hours in 3 days. Not that I'm whining or bitching. I mean, it's just a job. But it cuts down on my time to figure out what the hell's going on in the world. I just catch little highlights and stuff.
Just a little bit, not changing the subject or anything, but while you just touched on politics a little bit, I see where, and I just caught the tail end of it, that Navy or one of the armed forces, it must be the Navy, they just commissioned a war ship, the Gabby Gifford, whatever, Gabrielle or whatever her name is, that Congress lady that was shot down in Arizona.
I seen a headline that they had commissioned a new boat, but I didn't pay enough attention to see the damn name of it. Or they probably said it, but they just said one name, and I didn't catch on to what.
But other than that, you ain't missed nothing in the news. Same old crap. Call me.
I ain't crying about nothing as far as protests and stuff I've been seeing. I seen the LGBT whatever community was protesting because Trump was going after their values and stuff, and I was like, what in the hell law is being passed to hurt the gay community? I have not seen not shit about anything going after the LGBT. I know I probably said that wrong. Whatever it is, community. And everybody knows I'm friendly to that community. But I'm like, what in the hell are y'all talking about?
Did you see
might
the
well just start talking about the Russians again, I guess. I don't know. Go ahead,
did you see the Antifa stuff in Portland?
Mm-hmm.
Just like was within the last week, they freaking started, or there was I forget who was there for some speech, and these or it was probably a pro-Trump rally, and the Antifa people showed up, started throwing shit and doing everything else, and the cops just freaking went in and demolished them. And that's the shit that needs to happen. I mean, we say that all the time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we go out there and start throwing rocks and shit, I figure we're probably going to get arrested or get our ass beat, something. You can't go. I mean, I've seen so many pictures, so many videos throwing full bricks, Molotov cocktails, the fireworks, M60s or M80s in a damn bottle and light it and throw it in the crowd. And hey, you need to go to fucking jail. You need to have your head fucking bashed and handcuffed and go to fucking jail. You can't do that. Your right to protest, your right to free speech don't give you any right to violence whatsoever.
I just thought the coolest part of those videos that I saw were the people that were there for their rally or whatever. Once the Antifa people showed up and started causing issues, they were circling the idiots that were causing the problems and yelling at the cop, "It's this son of a bitch right here!" And the cops would come in and throw the son of a bitch on the ground, and it was like to happen. You know, I mean, blocking roadways and stuff. I don't know. The video is probably 2 or 3 months old now, but the cops snuck up beside like a Port Authority bus or something and just whooped the shit out of them, and everybody on the streets were cheering, and it was like, that's what needs to happen.
On the streets were like, that way, there they are.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they should do. I mean, you're causing a disturbance, you're causing violence, you're attacking people. Why wouldn't you be arrested? What makes you think you shouldn't be arrested? What makes you think you shouldn't be stopped? There's nothing there. You have no right to violence whatsoever. Even, I mean, the liberals in the past are the ones that yelled the loudest, that made the most uproar, saying the KKK could do a rally, they could do a march, they could do a parade. And so, I'm just bringing out the KKK for an extreme example. And they would, you know, everybody like, well, you're right. I mean, they have the right to protest. They have the right to free speech. And everybody step back. It'd be some confrontations, you know, you're always going to have some, but it still wasn't necessarily throwing rocks and stuff. Not that I remember in the past. And now the damn left is like, no, you don't have a right to speak. You don't have a right to free speech if you disagree with me. And then we're going to throw rocks at you. We're going to get up in your face and yell that so your voice won't be heard. They got it all wrong. They got it upside down, sideways, and every which way but the right way. It's so insane. I don't even, it's hard for me to wrap my head around it, especially the Antifa. Antifa, as they want to be called. Now, I'm not calling them Antifa. They're Antifa, anti-fascist, and they're the freaking fascist.
I know, it's funny as hell.
It's like,
well, whatever happened to that? What was it? The West Baptist Church group? I don't know. It was some church group. For some reason, I think it was a West Baptist. They were big there for a couple years, interrupting military funerals and everything else. And are they still around? Because I haven't heard shit from that.
well, I know bikers got involved and started blocking them and intimidating them, and it seemed to go away. You remember the bikers for veterans and this, and I don't remember their name, but they got to rallying together. So all these hundreds of bikers would show up every time there was a damn military funeral and just surround it and block them out.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of faded away. Because I ain't heard a damn thing since then, just like you said. Either it just petered out and they lost their, you know, people just didn't want to put effort forth. They wouldn't get the news time they wanted or whatever. So they stopped doing it. But I do know the bikers come into play and, you know, basically bullied them into, well, you can protest all you want, but you're going to do it over there because you ain't getting near this.
Exactly. 2 blocks over where no one sees your dumb ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
You see that message from Carlos, TR?
Yeah, that's what I was working on.
Bi-wheeled travelers.
I'll send it straight.
I don't think they'll go for that.
What's that?
RPM Idaho said you can't call them bikers, you got to call them bi-wheeled travelers.
No, we're bikers.
Yeah, I don't think any biker is going to go for that. Go ask Matt, see what he says. Yeah, I'm chugging on sweet tea again, buddy.
So am I.
About the same alcohol content.
You're lucky that's all you drink.
Yeah, well, every once in a while I'll have a drink.
Well, you were drinking a lot down at Farmageddon. You were so reckless. I mean, you were so drunk and reckless that.
Oh,
That damn
yeah,
thing packs a punch.
it was horrible.
That's the little dig I was throwing at him.
Nothing a pound of powder won't fix on the fire is all I gotta say.
That was like a scene from Harry Potter. You fucking threw that on there. It was like, woof.
Yeah, I know I could smell hair. I was like looking at my arms all,
And it was such a surprise. I mean, it was like, I mean, you didn't warn anybody that you were going to do it. You didn't make an announcement, and so reckless.
I know. I didn't even know I was doing it. What's up, Parlusk?
Come on, guys.
Hey, guy.
What happened to your hair?
Cut it
That
all off.
sexy son bitch.
I'm losing my hair, so I figured I'd cut it all off.
Yeah,
I'm not going bald. I'm just getting more head.
Don't
You sure
feel
that's
bad,
not a
Carlos.
CZ logo? It's just the C part around here. And then the back will be a Z.
That's what somebody said. They said, "You're going bald." I said, "No, I'm just getting more head."
That's right.
Check this bad boy out. Oh, I picked this up Friday.
Nice. You and Doc Holliday.
It's a double barrel 10 gauge.
You
You going out to shoot some chipmunks?
Yeah, Daniel's got it right again. He says, warnings kill the fun. The surprise is lost when you tell people you're going to throw shit on the fire.
But the bad part is you actually said, guys, look, I got this gunpowder. It's pretty old. I'm just going to throw it in the fire. And you gave like a 30-second clear time.
Yeah, oops.
So dangerous.
I know.
I was walking into Walmart. This guy walked up to me that I know. He stutters real bad. And I thought he had a 410 for sale. And then he was talking about it shooting a hole through a tree. And then I finally got out of him that it was a 10 gauge, a double barrel 10 gauge. And, he wanted like $375 for it, which isn't bad because these things go for about $650, $700. And the mechanic 9mm that I had $250 in for it.
Just in case you don't know, Parlusk he's probably the most inventive guy I know when it comes to doing some wheeling and dealing trading. He's told me some great stories.
Yeah, I traded a utility trailer the other day that I paid $600 for a 2001 Honda Rubicon 500.
The product was sold.
Yeah, some people are good at that wheeling and dealing. I've never had a knack for it. I mean, I can not get ripped off, but not necessarily come out ahead. If I come out even, I feel okay.
Yeah, I wheel and deal all the time. Yeah, the guy I know, he bought a side by side, and he spent like $20-some thousand on it, and he didn't have enough money for a trailer to pull it. So he put it on Facebook for sale or trade for a trailer. So I called him and I said, "What kind of trailer are you looking for?" He said, "I need a utility trailer to pull my side by side with." So I drove around the town where I live at for about 4 hours and knocked on people's doors that had trailers in their yard until somebody had one that they would sell. And then traded it to him for it. And it's a nice 4-wheeler too. He put close to $1,000 into it recently.
All right. Well, he jumped out before I could say anything. Don had to go.
He's like a ninja, man. He does that shit.
Bye, Don.
You did give us about 3 seconds to reply.
You ever
See
have
you later.
those people that you talk to on the phone that just hang up? They don't even say bye.
Yeah.
You're just talking to them and they just hang up.
Some people don't do that because they feel like.
Whoa, there's a ghost back there.
Let me go say goodnight to my little monkey. Be back in a minute.
We ain't got time for him to go
See,
play.
he doesn't say.
So I actually have a new video I'm going to put out after this chat. I got to borrow a L3 Warrior Systems night vision. That thing is thick. It's like a $5,000 piece of equipment that I got to use for a couple days. And I tried to get some cool video with it, like with it through the AR scope, because I mean I just have a cheap ass red dot, but the guy that let me borrow it has the mount for it on his gun, so I couldn't get that. And I was trying to get, have any idea how hard it is to hold an AR, a 5,000 piece of equipment in one hand in front of the scope, and then try to get the camera behind the red dot to try to get all that shit? You think I could get that? I couldn't. But I got some cool. I mean, this thing. I mean, I've played with night vision before. It was like maybe a $500 night vision thing, and it sucked. I mean, you could see like 5 feet in front of you, and it just kind of put green stuff everywhere. This son of a bitchin' thing, I was driving down roads with no lights. Just had the binocular up to my eye, and I'm like, it's cool and everything, but oh my god, did it make me sick? I don't know if you use that stuff in the military, TR, but damn, it made me sick because you can see out of one eye, your other eye sees complete darkness, and I get motion sick to begin with. Wow, that rocked my world.
No, the most advanced optic I've ever put to my eye was at Farmageddon 2 years ago. Was it Fallageddon?
Farmageddon.
Was it Farmageddon?
Yeah, Buck Sons.
Yeah, Buck Run 11's son. He had the helmet with the binocular that flipped down, and then he had a IR designator on a 22, AR that was a 22. It wasn't an AR, but 22 on an AR platform. And so all you had to do, you didn't even have to hold the gun up. You could hold the gun over here, and it put a dot that you could only see through the night vision. It's 75 yards with a 22 with a silencer on it or a suppressor. At like midnight, out there at midnight. Ding, ding.
That was
ding.
cool.
It was about a $3,000 setup.
Yeah, on a $500 gun.
I was hoping you were going to put out a new pull video, Blue.
A new bolt video?
Oh, pull video. Swimming pool video.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I suckered you into watching it.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, and I was like, why in the hell did I just watch this? I'll sit there and watch the whole thing.
I'll tell you, those videos, I've done 3, well, maybe 4. Whenever I first got it, I did one. That video has over 100 and some odd thousand views. Not the one you just watched, but one of my first ones. And it's
I went back and watched the original, too, because it popped up in the side.
Yeah, and that original one, man, that's crap. I mean, you might as well put a gun to your head and pull the trigger, because that gave zero information whatsoever. It was just my screw ups. Yeah, I'm gonna freaking level my ground with a 4-wheeler with a plow and a rototiller. What the fuck was I thinking? That thing,
yeah,
God,
to do the best.
That thing, that's like my cash cow. That thing is still ringing in.
Yeah, I guess hell, I ain't even got a video with 100,000 views, dude. Damn, you fucking nailing it.
Which one was it?
It's called Coleman Power Steel something. It's one of those above ground pools, and I freaking went in, and it's the very first one I did, and it's bad. I mean, it's bad. I mean, it doesn't show the setup. It doesn't show anything.
It's like 10 or 20 minutes of what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that. Thanks for watching.
I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. Now that I said that, I have to see how many views that fucking stupid thing.
My best one's got 117,000. But that's like the only video that has hardly anything on it.
Yeah, see, y'all doing better than I am.
I think I got one that's got.
Holy shit! When did that happen? I've got over 1,500 subscribers.
Nice.
Time to do a giveaway.
Yeah, giveaway time. Fuck yeah, let's do it right now. What are you gonna give away? AR? Or
He's got a night vision set up. He's about to give away.
Yeah.
Pretty sure my buddy would be pissed.
Start picking your numbers, guys. 1 through 1,000. Let's
1,510. I don't have no idea when that happened. Last I looked, I was like 1420. Must have been that pool video.
One of my videos got 462,000 views.
Holy shit.
The best AK ever produced. And then I have a do-it-yourself single-shot 22 survival rifle, maybe. It's got 260,000 views. And then I have one, how to grow blueberries. It has almost 100,000 views.
It's so random that it's crazy how a video will just take, and you can try to put all the tags and all the best headline and title and all that, and it may not do nothing, and then you do a crappy video over here and it surpasses everything else you done, and you didn't even tag it.
Thumbnails help a lot too. I done a bug out vehicle build series, and part 4 has like 100,000 views, and it's because I put a thumbnail of a M009, one of the Blazers that is like decked out with a trailer on it. All the rest of them have like 2,000 views. That one has 100,000 just because of that thumbnail.
Wow.
With mine that has the most views, I found a thumbnail on Google. Is a solar power video, and I found one with a hot chick in front of on her knees in front of a solar panel, and that's my biggest video. It's got like 80,000 views or something like that, and half the comments is, "Where's the chick at?"
Yeah.
In the picture.
It don't matter. You clicked on the fucking video.
All right, so I've got a question. How many views did I say that Coleman thing had?
100,000.
Okay, yeah, it's 100,695. And then the second one that I did is almost 15,000, just a couple from there. Then the next one I did is only at 2,000. And the one I just put up the other day, we're at 106 already.
Yeah, but you know, the biggest thing, like if you go to subscriber views compared to non-subscribed, mine's like high 80s of non-subscribers, maybe more.
Where do you see that at? Subscriber versus non-subscriber?
Let me see if I can find it.
It's in your analytics somewhere.
Yeah, it's in the analytics. Tell me if you can't find it, I'll search for it.
RPM, I don't think it's quite viral. That video is like 3 years old. I think viral has to have that many views in like a day or two.
Yeah. Last month, or the last 28 days, I've had 2,119 subscriber views on my video, and I've had 40,000 non-subscribers. My subscribers suck. I don't know what's wrong with them. You'd think with 14,000 subscribers or whatever I have, 12,000 subscribers, you know, more than 1,000 of them would watch my videos.
Yeah. Well,
I think the whole subscriber thing, it kind of makes you wonder, because I mean, hell, I'm over 4,000 subs, but if you exclude the high viewed, now granted, I don't put out good content. You know, I'm okay with saying that. I understand. Most of the time I'm just sitting on the stump or in my damn dining room, running my mouth. 300 views. That's probably my average video with 4,000 subs. So, I mean, I'm not even at 1%.
Where's that at?
That's good though, because I won't get that with, almost triple the subs. I won't get anywhere close to 300 views.
Yeah.
Yes, well, and it really don't even fucking matter because now that they messing with the AdSense, hell, I ain't seen a damn check from YouTube in months.
There's a lot more ads up though now.
Yeah, I think it'll come around eventually. They just got to work on their software and stuff to get ads matched up with people. I mean, when I click on people's videos, I see ads. If I'm at work and click on videos on the work computer where I'm not signed in, I see ads on my videos. It's usually like Wise Foods. I mean, it's something related. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm sorry. I was thinking of that after I said it. I kind of realized I fucked up, but I'm playing it off, dude. Don't be pointing out my mistakes.
Hey, where's that thing at? Since I told you about it, I can't find the damn thing
now. When you click on your analytics, it's across. There's a drop-down menu that goes all the way across. It'll say subscribers and non-subscribers. Like you click on your analytics.
Yeah. Subscribed and not subscribed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've got videos up that I thought would have done a lot better, like shooting that fucking dryer full of Tannerite whenever it fucking blew past the camera. I thought that thing would be like thousands upon thousands, just like 200. And shooting the skeet with an AR-15. I was like, that's a cool trick shot. Maybe not many people have done that. The same thing. That's got like 200 views. Goal! Pittsburgh's ahead. Sorry.
You see that dumbass that shot that refrigerator and the door come back at him? Holy crap. I mean, it like didn't flip or anything. It was just like stationary, like shh.
It almost looked like Darth Vader with a Jedi mind trick with his ring or whatever, picked it up and like shoo straight at him. I was like, holy shit.
That's why you don't blow shit up with Tannerite. That video there is why that in Blue's video is why you don't try to blow Tannerite up all you want. Just don't put it in something.
Nope.
And shoot it close. Did you see that dumbass shot that lawnmower and took his leg off?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's actually just look up Tannerite fails, and they have like just boom, 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 boom of different people getting hit with shit. Who was it? Country boy prepper.
They almost got hit.
Yeah, he blew up a freaking not a flat screen TV, but one of those projection screen TVs. Holy shit.
Yeah, that lawnmower video.
Shit flying by them. Yeah, because at Farmageddon, people talk about, we need to blow up this, and we're like, nope, no, we don't.
Nope.
The worst thing we did, and on top of one, he's like, that's it. Rob's like, yep, we'll do that. Hope it'll go up.
Yeah, that won't kill you too bad.
Yeah, you don't trying to blow up engine blocks and fucking refrigerators and dryers and shit like that with Tannerite, because shit can go south in a heartbeat.
Real quick, because we were over 200 yards away up on the knoll of a hill, so literally only our heads were showing. You don't have to worry about your head or nothing, and that shit was still
There's like a whole side of the damn dryer or oven or whatever the hell it was flew by, because you did it in slow motion. It's like whoosh, a big piece of metal went flying by. Wasn't that you, Blue?
Oh yeah, and that was crazy. We were at least 200 yards away, but yeah, it flew up and behind where we were at, and I'm pretty sure. Did you see the other one, that close up one that fucked my phone up because I had it way too close, and it looked like the motor come zinging by the camera, or not by the camera, but it hit the ground right before and blew all that shit up in front of it. My phone never worked the same after that.
Need a blast shield, Blue.
Needed something.
Years ago, probably 10 years ago, my father went to New Mexico Tech, a big bomb school out in New Mexico. It's probably been longer than 10 years ago. And it's a 3-week long course, and all they do is explosives. And the first 2 weeks are nothing but classroom, and then the last week they do nothing but blow stuff up. And they blew up either, I think it was a short bus or a van with 2,000 pounds of ammo. And he said the largest piece that they found was a brake drum. Was the largest piece of the van that they found.
Damn.
Yeah, we're not allowed at the farm anymore.
I can apply and go to that school. I'm just kind of scared to. Where I work at, I can apply for a grant and go for free, but I'm afraid that with probably all the watch lists I'm on when I apply for it, they're like, fuck this guy.
Denied.
Come on. I'm gonna have to mute myself. There's a minute left, and I'm gonna start screaming.
What was the score? 2-1-0?
It's 1-0 with 46 seconds left.
I got a pull for Nashville just in case Sonya goes back and watches this.
Yep.
This will be the 5th Stanley Cup win. The Steelers got 5 rings. We got 5 cups. So all you haters can suck it.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not my fault your team sucks.
Have you ever watched that movie Goon? About that hockey enforcer? That's a good movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good movie. That's pretty funny. It's kind of weird having Southern teams with hockey teams anyway. Like, we got a minor league team in Greenville. It's like, we're in Greenville. We're not really a hockey town, you know? I mean, kids don't really play hockey. I guess Blues team won.
They just scored again.
Yeah, apparently watching it through the app, the MSNBC, or not MSNBC, but the NBC app, I'm on about a 16-second delay. So Gimp just ruined. He ruined it. Now there's 13 seconds left, 2-0. So the Pittsburgh Penguins are gonna be your next champions again. But that's the thing. We can't win the goddamn cup in Pittsburgh. It's always on the road. We can't ever win it at home.
Yeah, at least you won, though. "2014 was way better."
Well, this is back to back. They won it last year and they won the cup this year, or they're going to win the cup this year. So nice.
Well, congratulations. I had never watched a hockey game in my life, so I really have no vested interest in it. So
back in like 2000, whenever I worked at UPMC, we used to get major discounts for hockey tickets, and I could go sit, 5 rows off the glass for $15-20. And now it's, Christ, you're at like $200 for a ticket like that, and I can't afford that shit.
That was what, a police discount or something?
Nah, that was through UPMC, which UPMC up here, that's like the major hospitals and insurance coverage.
I watch zero sports. I mean, I don't even watch the Super Bowl. And I don't know what's worse, hockey or soccer. watching, or baseball. I
No,
think
baseball,
I
man.
think watching
Baseball's
all sports is
boring as
about
hell.
ridiculous.
If it ain't got a motor, it ain't a sport.
I like. I mean, there's some psycho fans out there that like, they have flags flying in their yard and they wear the jerseys and then they talk about my team winning this and my team. I mean, it's not really their team, but you can't tell them that.
That's it. Pittsburgh won the cup, baby. Nice. I went
Super
to
Bowl ads are the best. Tom's.
I went to a freaking, what the hell? It was a pregame. It was the first professional football game I ever went to, and it was just a pregame. And I freaking went down, and of course that was like the first years I started shaving my head. Well, the people that I was with, we had the body paint, so they like freaking painted my whole head from the back to the front with like I don't know, like a zipper thing. Half was gold, half was black, and they had the logos and shit. I was on the football or NFL Network, which I don't have that channel, but I was told I was on there like 35 times during that game, drunk off my ass, screaming. Almost like a TV
Makes
star.
for fun.
I went to one Division I college football game when I was younger. My uncle worked for UVA, and he always got season tickets. And man, I was completely bored out of my mind until this guy that was like 2 rows back. I mean, they were getting plumb hammered drunk, and it's a dry campus, so you can't drink. But man, he was getting hammered drunk, and we were probably 15 or 20 rolls up, and he stands up and takes like 4 steps trying to go down the bleachers and loses control and falls down like the rest of the 15 flats of bleachers, like tumbled head over heels the whole fucking way down. They end up taking him out on a stretcher. That was the most excitement in the one football game that I ever went to.
That happened to me whenever I used to go to the freaking Pens games. Well, I'm gonna statute of limitations for underage is way over, but I was like 19-ish, 18, 19, and we would go down, and all the bars in Pittsburgh wouldn't even. You'd sit at the bar, order a drink, and it was nothing. And I was pretty freaking hammered whenever I walked into was it the Mellon Arena then? Yeah, it was still the Mellon Arena. And we were going down toward our seats, and I fell down the fucking steps right into a freaking bunch of teeny boppers. Well, actually, they were probably about as old as I was. Now I'm calling them teeny boppers, but we always called them puck bunnies. The girls that all get all dressed up with their team gear, and they look all cute and stuff. I have never felt like a bigger ass in my life. I fell right into like 5 of them. Boom.
I was at a race one time. It wasn't a NASCAR race, but I mean, where I live is a bunch of rednecks anyways, and everybody gets plumb hammered at the races. And this guy and this girl get into this argument, and he hauls off and smacks the shit out of her. I mean, like, you could hear it like 10 rows up. And so this guy that was in front of me goes up and grabs the guy by the collar and just nails him, like knocks him out. And then he walks back down to a seat, and that girl that the dude just smacked starts screaming at the guy that knocked her boyfriend out and grabs a full beer, and I mean baseball chucks, and hit the guy right in the bridge of the nose with the full beer. And I was like, holy crap. Like, now you know why that guy smacked the spit out of her, because she deserved it. And that's the lesson I learned, that is never to get into the middle of an argument like that.
I don't watch it. I've heard about it. But there's this show called Live PD. Maybe you guys have heard about it. I don't know. I don't watch TV. Anyway, they've been in South Carolina here lately, in the Greenville area, in my area, and there's a dirt track about 2 miles from my house. Dirt racetrack. And evidently they was there the last episode because fight broke out. So on national TV, Travelers Rest was on the map because there was a fight. They caught the guy at a damn convenience store and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yeah, a dirt track, especially dirt track, racetrack, yeah, there'll be a fight. There's going to be a fight. That's why I don't go to dirt track races. I've been to one and almost got involved in a fight because my buddy was racing. That's the only race I've ever been to, and that's been over 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I was like, yeah, okay, I'm done. I've seen this, done that. I'm okay.
Watching racing is about as boring as watching like football. I mean, they go around in circles for hours and hours and hours, and they wreck once.
I mean, I kind of like NASCAR, but it's more fun going to the race because it's just a big party. I always, when me and a buddy of mine, we used to go, we camp out, be there all weekend. We was just there to party. I mean, we even admitted, we was like, we don't even remember the race. We're just here for the party. We get the cheapest seats you can get on the back stretch, get 2 seats. They're $25 a piece, one for me, one for my cooler, and just go get hammered and be drunk the entire. I mean, I can literally drink a case of beer a day. I literally can. I know I can because I've done it many times.
On more than one occasion.
Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, nothing. I don't care what. Maybe golf would not be exciting at a live event, but I don't care for baseball. But there's something about walking through the stadium and then you go through those big ass doors to where the field is, and it's just like, whoa! It's just that it's awesome. You know, hockey. I mean, Christ, hockey and live, man, that shit is quick. You see it on TV, and it's like, man, what is going on? It's not that spectacular. These guys are flying. I mean, they are fast, and whenever they hit hard. Football, it was all right. I mean, same thing. Walking through the stadium, and then you come out to where the big doors or the big openings are to the field. That's pretty cool.
The last NASCAR race that I went to and watched was in Bristol, and they have these porta potties, and I mean, they always have like lines like 20 and 30 deep, and there was one porta potty that had no line whatsoever, and I'd watch people go up and open it and then shut it, like they would open it up, look in, and then shut it back. So I went over and opened up, and it was filled to like the brim. And then like this one guy comes up and he opens it up and goes in, and as soon as he shuts the doors, his buddies just start rocking it.
Oh,
Back and forth. And he's in there just screaming, cussing. And he comes out and his socks are just completely blue and his shoes are blue.
Nope. See, that's when I would get arrested for murder, because I would fucking walk out of there and shoot my buddies right in the face.
In the face, exactly. Now, NASCAR races are fun to go to. You don't even have to you don't even have to go to the fucking race. But if you got a camper, a tent, a pop up, it's fun. They're a lot of fun to go to. They really are. If you like the party, if you like the just goof off with people. I mean, it's a good crowd. I know the last few races we went to, me and my buddy Chuck, with the races with, we bought a big galvanized, I don't know what, a feed trough or something. I mean, it was round, galvanized, something farmers buy. You go to Tractor Supply and get them. And that's what we kept our beer in, just to be different, just for the hell of it. And we bought dry ice, and we chunk a few pieces of dry ice in there, so it was like smoldering what it looked like. And we'd leave it like halfway under the camper, try to get some shade on it, keep it out of the sun. You'd leave that beer just wide open, out and open. Nobody ever touch it. Nobody ever come by and touch it. And if somebody walked through a campsite to their camper, you know, we'd make them grab a beer. You got to drink a beer to get through here. Here's one if you ain't got one. You know, I mean, it was fun. It was just all joking around, making fun of who they were pulling for and all that shit.
How far is Walmart from you?
Oh, how far? Yeah, it ain't 10 minutes from me.
Read the internal comment. Little mafia help me out.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
I'll give you more info on it later.
Okay. Yeah, when we get off, let me know about it. I have to decipher what that is. Yeah, I'll check it out. I can be there tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow.
Oh, there's another one right there. What's up, Metham88?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking a friend of mine out there. I don't want to give it all up, but he looked, and there's a couple down by you, so super deal.
Okay. Yeah, I'll pick them up for you. Ain't no problem.
Nice.
Whatever that is.
What?
I said, whatever it is, I'll buy it though for you.
It's a suppressor, short-barreled machine gun.
Okay. They got a sale on Mall Deuces, full auto, $29.95.
It's one of those ringing Wi-Fi camera doorbell things.
Okay.
It's a cock ring is what it is. He ain't gonna tell you what it is until after. But he's gonna be like, just call me when you get to Walmart, and he's gonna send you over. And be like,
They don't have those there.
Yeah, what's up, Metham88? Yeah, we just been a wealth of non-information tonight.
It's a big bucket of fuck as far as everybody else thinking. It's good though.
Yeah,
it's called a relax day. We're letting everybody take a break today.
Mm-hmm.
Make him pick up his own tampons.
Since we're a wealth of information, you guys ever played with a Ouija board?
Yeah, 100 years ago.
Well, that's a Ouija board I would definitely play with.
I want to start playing again.
That ain't the version they had out when I was growing up.
Yeah, no shit. I would have kept that board.
Yeah, the Elroy channel, I got to figure out that. I'm thinking about setting my laptop up out there and stream it for like 2 hours a day or some shit. That'd probably get millions of views.
Why not? Fuck it. Just do it to see if it works. Put it on the Fun Fisher one.
I thought about that because I've already got it monetized, just in case.
just change the name to Fun Elroy or whatever the hell his name is.
A wedgie board.
That is a wedgie board.
Have you all been following that VODA instructor or whatever, that black guy that
points the gun at the student?
Yeah, but he put up a video the other day of him like stabbing the target and shooting it, and he'd like blast the ceiling of the gun range and all this. Well, somebody called him out for like it wasn't, I guess it's like a mixed martial arts fight or whatever, and he accepted. So Jim Fuller of Rifle Dynamics, they're trying to put it all together in Las Vegas, where they're going to show up and let these two guys fight.
That's pretty cool. There was one company, I think it was one of the big channels, called those guys out. was making fun of that one video instructing. And I thought that it had went, I wouldn't call it viral, but they got a shit ton of views on it, basically showing off his channel as an asshat. Yeah, put the link out there.
I don't know how to put links in the external chat.
Put it in the internal, and then I'll put it in the external.
All right.
Yeah, if I do the L-Ray channel, I'm just going to, like I said, the easiest way to do it is just put the laptop out there and let the camera run. Just do like a live chat. Let the sumbitch stream for a few hours.
Just get one of these, Roger. Oh, you got, oh no, you have the microphone. Just get one of these and then run the, just get an extra long cord. That way you don't have to have your computer outside.
Well, I could do the computer. That ain't no big deal. A laptop.
If it rains, get a flash rain and your fucking computer gets zapped.
I ain't going to be that damn committed to do it every damn day. I'm just going to do it for the hell of it on my days off or something.
Just leave it on 24/7, like that Eagle Nest one. Fuck it.
Well, have you seen that? Just go look up 24 hours of do that, and all this shit will come up. It'll be 24 hours of somebody throwing a tennis ball up against the wall. What they do is they do a few minutes of it, and then they loop it, and it'll be a 24-hour video. Somebody just hitting a damn tennis, and it'll have 1 million freaking views.
Mm-hmm.
Are you freaking kidding me?
I'm gonna do that with the dogs playing in the cage kennel.
I thought about, you know, those videos on Facebook. They're like nifty craft videos. Like the guy has like a popsicle stick and he like cuts it in half and like glues it to a lighter that has like a paper clip on it, and he uses it to melt something. I'm gonna do a bunch of those videos, but the shit is just gonna be like not work. Like I'm just gonna make a bunch of crap, and it's not even gonna do anything.
Fucking.
It's gonna be like a 20-minute video of me just like gluing stuff together and taping stuff up, and in the end, it's just gonna be nothing.
I sent fucking Parlaska thing. He was trying to undo a bolt on his top of his quad or whatever. I'm all, just use a rubber band. You ever seen that where they use a rubber band with a drill and it comes right out? He's all, that only works on Pinterest.
You can do a whole new channel, Hack My Life Gone Wrong.
Yeah.
Hack My Life Gone Wrong.
Yeah, I see a few of them out there. Yeah, call it the live cop cam. Millions of views guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
It'll get clicked on 1 million times anyway.
Yep.
Just loop him, like get one good crow, like where he's standing right in front of the fucking camera and he's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr." Fucking loop that for 24 hours.
I would do a song where it's like doing that, but he's like dancing and walking. You keep backing it up and doing it again, and then mix it like that. You know that one, what's that one?
I have to find one that ain't got a copyright on it.
That one lady where there's a fire.
Ain't got no time for that.
Yeah, ain't got no time for that, where they mix it in and turn it into a song. That's what you got to do with the rooster. That'd be awesome.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I like the ones on Facebook that like starts as like a regular video, and then all of a sudden like it just starts blaring porn, like some chick just like moaning, screaming like crazy, and you tag your buddy in it, and he like opens it up on his phone and watches like 2 minutes of it, and all of a sudden it's just some chick screaming. They get me every time. Like I'm standing in line at a convenience store or something watching a video, and all of a sudden I'm like trying to turn my phone off.
Yeah, ducks and roosters can be L-Ray's panel. I keep having. I'm gonna have to try to do that at least for a video or two, anyway. Greg says he can tell the difference in the way you say. Oh shit, he done walked away now. Never mind. I'll say something to Rick. There he is. Greg says he can tell the difference in the way you say fire now, Rick.
Fire. I can put some.
You're losing your California accent, evidently.
I don't know. Maybe. I reckon, y'all.
Yeah.
You say oil or oil or oil?
Oil.
Yeah. You're not getting there yet. Say oil, TR.
Do you wash or do you wash?
Wash.
Wash.
What do you do?
Wash.
Do you wash?
You wash it. Everybody around here says wash it.
You don't wash it, right?
Yeah.
Even in the South, there's different dialects.
Crick or creek?
Creek.
Creek.
It's a creek here.
Creek. Yeah, it's a creek.
What do you call a garden hose?
A hose.
We call it a hose pipe.
Hose pipe? What's the end of it where the water comes out? What's that called?
Spigot.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. That's a few things.
You know what's weird is the spigot around here. They're all those like big handled ones. You know, like the long handle instead of just a normal one. I think
Like
that's what for the snow.
Half turn valve instead of a.
Yeah, it's like a big ass handle looking thing.
Quarter turn and half turn valve.
No, but it just goes up, I think. It's just like you grab the handle and go up.
Yeah. That's quarter turn.
I always think of a quarter turn as you go like that.
Yeah, we don't have a water problem here. It's just fucking wide open.
That's right.
I read something today that was talking about California's drought problem, but they just let like 400 trillion gallons of water just flow into the ocean.
Oh yeah, pisses me off too because, well, even the Oroville Dam that they said, max capacity, they had to fix it, so they had to drain like 2/3 of that son of a bitch. It's stupid.
Well, they can't keep charging those exorbitant prices if they got plenty of water.
I tell you what, I spend a lot of money on water every month, man. You'd be instantly into the third tier. They were raping you just left and right with freaking water bill. Horrible.
I remember you telling me that I know you said you had a water bill over $1,000 at least 1 month.
One time, yeah, it was because I had a bunch of broken pipes. But $1,000, holy shit!
Yeah, that's fucked up. You know how much my water costs?
No, you still got to pay for power.
Yeah, okay, so it's like $10 a month for the pump.
I'm just saying, unless you hand pump that jive.
Mine's now it's just me alone. My average is probably like $18 a month.
I think ours is
I don't
about
have sewer.
$8.
I got a septic tank, so I don't have to pay sewer. They usually attach that to a water bill.
you got that. You're reversed on me on that because I don't have to pay anything for water, but out here in the goddamn sticks, I have to pay for fucking sewage.
That's
40.
It's a sewer.
Yeah. We got a sewer system. They were going to run the sewer and water at the same time. And it was like, what the fuck, man? I live literally the closest, small ass town is like 3 miles away. And to help defer the costs from the small town, they spent all this money to run the sewer so that now everybody has to pay for the sewer coverage. But it's like, holy shit. And yeah, Jay Greg, I had a septic tank with the whole leaching bed stuff, and I refused to connect to the sewer for a couple months, and it ended up costing me a shitload of money. because they send people to your house to test your septic, to test the leach bed, to test everything else, and you can't pass it. You cannot pass the stuff that they wanted you to do. And it was like, what the fuck? So
They want you on the system.
Yeah, I refused to connect, and they fucking drilled me hard.
Well, I mean, you got people lining pockets. I mean, that's politics on the local level. You can imagine what it's like when you get on the federal level. That's why the country's gone to shit, and our money's out of whack, our debt's out of whack. This is just stuff we see on the local. And you live out in the sticks too, Blue. And even on a local level, it's fucking corrupt as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay for sewer. Fuck that. What's kind of cool about this house, we're on city and as far as water and a well. So it's kind of cool. So if this city goes down or whatever, you can always turn the pump on to the well.
Yeah, I don't disagree with regulations and stuff, because like out at the farm, we have to drive by a house that literally dumps their fucking sewage into a ditch, a roadside ditch, and then it's not a storm. I mean, it's country road ditch. Fucking place stinks. Like, I mean, just imagine. I mean, it fucking stinks. And it's like, no, fucking get those people to at least clean their stuff up to where they're running into a septic, into a leach bed. But don't fucking make me pay for water. Don't make me pay for sewage, because I guarantee that if a water line came through and they tested my well water, they would still have an issue. I've got we call it hard water. I'm replacing a goddamn hot water tank at least once every 3 to 4 years. It's well water, it's hard water, but it's good.
We still have places here that are straight piped straight in the river.
Oh shit!
And there's nothing they can do about it. We were on a tanker spill. Geez, probably 2 or 3 years ago, and we were walking up the river, and it was late at night, and we kept hearing something. I was like, "What in the world is that?" All of a sudden, you just hear water like splash. And we were like, "What in the world is that?" And it was a straight pipe that was coming out of an old house straight into the river. A buddy of mine stepped right in it and walked right through it, right through human shit. And we had the Department of Environmental Quality with us, and I asked him about it, and he said, "There's nothing we can do. It's grandfathered in." Now, actually, when they had a flood, like 10 years before in that town, they had to bring the Army Corps of Engineers in to get the floodwaters down, because it was the people's was backing up into their house because there were so many people straight piped into the river.
That's the one thing I'm afraid with, even being connected to the sewage, which where I'm at, I'm literally where the crest of the hill is, to where it starts on the downslope. I am like, here's the crest right here. Wait, what hand is that? There it is. There's the crest. Here's where I'm at. So I'm just lower, and it all flows down. So I don't think I have to worry about a backup. But God, if I ever woke up to shit spewing into my basement because of I would lose my fucking mind. I would burn the house to the ground.
A lot of people, well, and when the shit hits the fan, literally, a lot of people don't think about this, but sewer treatment plants, I mean, they run on pumps, and when those pumps straight are shut down, the sewage starts backing up. You think a 24-inch main line of sewage backing up, it's going to come out somewhere. And if you live at the bottom of a hill, I guarantee you it's coming up in your house.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm glad I'm at the top of the hill.
And most people don't, I mean, if it's going to be a long-term situation, your clean out, people don't think about it, but carry or put a bag of concrete mix, back in your preps. And if the shit hits the fan for long term, pour your clean out full of concrete. That way it doesn't back up in your house. because it's going to back up.
Yeah, if you're on a septic system, you might as well go ahead and stop that up because it ain't going to be used for ever or years to come. Because it's not just going to come up your toilet. It's going to come up in your kitchen sink, your bathroom
Showers.
sink, your bathtub.
Yep.
All that.
I've seen it come through a shower before.
Oh no, God!
I've seen it come about 2 feet up in some person's basement one time.
That's about the worst. I didn't actually see it, but the fire department got called to pump out somebody's basement, and they didn't say what for. There's like, you know, a public service pump out a basement, and it was literally 2 to 3 feet of backed up fucking waste. It was like, oh, I didn't need to be there. I left. Oh.
Poop stories, ugh.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's reality.
Hey, shit happens.
It does.
Yeah, I ran over my clean out.
Exactly.
I ran over my clean out this year in the bottom of my yard, and I hit it with my 3/4 ton truck, and it broke it off. And I didn't think anything about it until I went out like days later, and I was like, yard, and it had backed up to where it blew the top of the clean out off. So I had to go down there with the backhoe and dig it out, and luckily it broke off on the T at the very top, because you can't dig that out and replace it because you can't stretch pipe. So if you got to replace it, you got to dig out 40 or 50 feet to where you get pipe to flex. So I glued it back together and then built a box around it and poured it full of concrete.
So you wouldn't run it over again?
Yeah, well, so it would stick together without messing up.
That's awesome.
See, that's whenever they first hooked us up to the sewer system, it was like, God, for weeks. Like, you know, like once night hits, you have a fire, and like the air changes and it pushes everything down. We'd be out in the yard and be like, man, what the fuck? I mean, it just smelled like shit everywhere. I couldn't figure it out. Because there's a manhole cover in my driveway. It's covered up with gravel, but I had them out here checking that. They're like, no, it's not that. It's not this. It's not that. Well, here in my basement, where it comes in, it goes up, and then it goes straight across, like above your head in the ceiling. And then it like has all the not the catch system. I don't even know what it's called, like an elbow to where
Traps.
Yes. Yeah. Your traps. I was missing one, and it was literally all the shit odor from our sewage, or not our sewage, but everybody's sewage. It was going through our house, venting through our vent pipe for the toilets. I don't know if you guys have that where you're at, but it was going straight up. And whenever it would turn to night and the air got heavier, it would just push it down around the house. And it took us forever to figure out what the fuck. So finally, I just put a trap right like where the sewer goes out of the house. I like waited till it came up, and then I put a trap in, and that cleared the problem. But I felt bad for my buddy because we were down there. we're with a fucking not a hacksaw, but what the hell is it? I don't know. It's not a hacksaw, but it's a real thin blade. We're fucking sawing. Couldn't get through that bitch, and I was like, fuck, I'm tired. I can't do this anymore. Well, he reaches up and he starts. Well, he got through. It fucking dripped on his face. Our shit landed on his face. I have never felt so grossed out in my life or laughed so hard in my life at the exact same time. Oh, Scotty, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry, but I had to say it. You
got to watch, because that gas, H2S, hydrogen sulfide gas, is what it is, sewer gas, and it's deadly. Oh, and the aromatics of it, if you can smell it, it's not in the IDLH concentration, but it reaches the IDLH concentration, which means it's immediately dangerous to life and health. You can't smell it. So when it's deadly, when the concentration is deadly, you can't smell it at all. we run a lot of hydrogen sulfide calls. But hydrogen sulfide is a deadly gas. That's what people probably not seen a lot about it, but they're doing these chemical suicides now, where people want to kill themselves, so they mix. I forgot what chemical it was, but it makes hydrogen sulfide gas. So they'll like get in their vehicle, and most of the time they put a paper on the window saying that this is a chemical suicide. You know, do not, you know, call the hazmat team. Do not open this. But they get in there and mix it up and kill themselves with hydrogen sulfide. But if you get it when they do it in a car, like the coroner or the hospitals won't even take the body because the body will off gas deadly concentrations of hydrogen sulfide for like 3 days.
Oh yeah, yeah. We actually it was probably three maybe 4 years ago whenever that started becoming quote unquote popular, and we got a bunch of notices that, you know, if you find somebody dead in a car, don't break the window, don't open, you know, if you're going to break it, you have the, you know, sorry Rick, but you have the fire department come in with their, you know, their masks on and everything else, and then they break the windows, and it became a big process. But thankfully we never ran into that, but there for a while that was real popular.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it in a long time. They must have found other ways to do it.
Yeah, somebody probably lived through it and told them how horrible it was.
That's like people that try to OD on pills and stuff. Half the time their kidneys just fail and we save them, and then they're unfortunately fucked for the next life.
Well, they walk around with Narcan, so they OD, and then their buddy brings them back.
Fucking Narcan.
Yeah, but these guys are like trying to OD on Tylenol and shit.
I'll come out and say the only reason anybody, first responders, police, anybody should ever carry Narcan is if one of their own accidentally comes in contact with it, especially with that fentanyl and all that other shit that's out there. Fuck, that shit goes through gloves. It goes through. I mean, you breathe one little dust particle of that, and you're down.
Oh yeah, carfentanil is the elephant tranquilizer, 10,000 times stronger than morphine, and the lethal dose will fit on like a pinhead. That's killing people left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it absorbs through your skin too.
Yep. Yeah, you don't have to breathe it. You just touch it by accident.
Yeah, they had a couple officers open a bag of heroin, and the dust come off and incapacitated both the officers within like 10 seconds.
All right.
Narcan is the opposite of an opiate. So people that are taking opiates that are overdosing, you give them Narcan, and then they snap out of it, and they're all pissed off because you took away their high.
Or they puke everywhere.
All right. Been a couple hours. We'll wrap this up since we've been talking about such awesome topics.
Better wrap it up before it goes really south.
Note, next few days will be the CZ refinishing, the CZ police model, CZ75BD. Been bead blasted and completely stripped, and I'll do a video on how to strip this. It's not complicated, but involved process. That's what I got coming up. So anyway, I'll let everybody do an outro if they got anything going on. Rick, is your six covered? See, I got Rick's t-shirt on. You see that? Rick, is your six covered somehow or another? That's what that means.
If you turn around, it says it on it. Actually, show them the team member part since you're promoting my shirts for me.
Yeah, there. TR Prepper, team member. Is your six covered team member? Shoot him in the face.
Shoot him in the face. You can go get those t-shirts. They're fun. Check it out. No, I don't really have much going on. I got a video coming out of me pulling the stitches out of my finger. Maybe it'll go viral and make $1 on it or something. Still got to do some editing. I figured since Who ripped their toenail off? Roger. Got a bunch of views. I can't remember.
I can't
Dirt
remember
Road
offhand.
Show or somebody. It was one of those
And,
guys. So I figured I'd do a spoof to that. So other than that, nope. Thanks, and thank you guys out in the external.
Parlus, would you like to do an outro? Go
Yeah.
ahead.
We're having a contest right now on Facebook. We're giving away five of our followers, our illuminated shotgun followers. Just search Facebook for Go Gauge Tactical and get in on that contest. And I'm going to have a YouTube contest coming up to give away some followers here soon too. So check that out on Parlusk, Parlusk. I'll probably do the giveaway on that.
On the Parlusk one, not the Go Gauge one?
The Facebook giveaways on the Go Gauge Tactical right now. Just go to Facebook and search Go Gauge Tactical. But I'll do the giveaway probably through my channel. And we have some big name reviews coming up, hopefully here soon. So check us out.
All right, cool. Glad you finally got it on the market, man. Excuse me. Blue 823. You gonna do an outro, man?
I got one video I'm gonna put up after we end the chat with the kick-ass $5,000 night vision system. It is not a review, a preview. It is just me playing with something fucking awesome. So that's about it. But other than that, I've got nothing going on. Thanks for the invite. You guys in the external kick ass as always, and we'll see you next time.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming on. I really do. And I guess we'll end this. And thanks everybody out there for coming in and listening to this bullshit, because that's basically all this was, bullshit tonight. Jumping from subject to subject, but sometimes it's fun. So hopefully it's entertaining, and we'll see you next week. And if not next week, we'll see you Tuesday. We'll probably cover some more serious stuff Tuesday. Later, everybody.
See ya.
Yep.